everybody. So I am going to be doing the Lenore City loop that my friend and I have discovered. And during this loop, I'm going to describe any mistakes I make. This is mainly for my own learning, but if you guys see any mistakes that I'm making here, all not as slowing down, playing it safe. So a little bit about me. I've been motorcycling for about 2 years now, almost. Looks like we might be slowing it down here. Yes, I've been motorcycling for about 2 years now. Found that this is a great stress reliever for my high tension job. Started out with a rental scooter in a downtown area. Rented a scooter, had a lot of fun riding around with a friend, and then I purchased my own electric scooter. It had a top speed of about 35 miles an hour and about a 15-mile range. Sold that to a friend, and then purchased a little bit faster electric scooter, an Apollo Phantom V2, if y'all are familiar. Rode that for about 6 months. Started looking into motorcycles. Started researching like crazy online, watching some YouTube influencers, getting their recommendations and whatnot. Started looking for a Husqvarna Svartpillen 401 back in 2022. Couldn't find one. However, in July 22, I was able to find a Vitpillen 401, which is the cafe racer style rather than a standard. It has a clip-ons and rides a little bit more aggressively. But I was able to find one of those while I was on vacation. And I didn't have my motorcycle license yet. I had not taken the MSF yet, but bought it anyways. Sat in the garage for a couple months, and then I took the MSF as soon as possible. And after that, started riding. During the MSF, I laid down one of their little Rebel 200s or 300s or whatever they are. Found the limit of traction, leaned it a little bit too far over and gave it full gas coming out of a corner. I wasn't planning on falling, but I was having a lot of fun, and looking back now, I think it's kind of maybe a smart thing to do. It's not your bike. You sign some waivers and got a chance to dump it and see what that's all about. All I got was a little bit of bruised ego and scuffed up my leather jacket a little bit. Nothing too crazy. Like I said, it's an MSF, so it was in the middle of a parking lot. Yes, that was October 22. We're in the hot hours of June 2024. Probably got somewhere around 10,000 miles now at this point under my belt. Done a couple trips down to North Carolina and back. Back in May, I went to Ocean Isle Beach. It was a 500-mile ride. That was an adventure. Learned a lot about how to appropriately wear wet weather gear and how to be prepared for that kind of touring adventure. Watch as many videos as you'd like, but I think until you actually get out there and do a long ride, you're not gonna know precisely how to prepare as far as what gear to have, when you're gonna need to take breaks and things of that nature. This 500-mile ride in one day, and I consider that quite a bit. I think iron butt is 1,000. In order to be inducted into the Iron Butt Hall of Fame or whatever, I think you have to do 1,000 miles in a day, but I think that's ridiculous. 300 or 400 is probably more of a comfortable distance to cover in one day. I was pretty dog tired after the ride. Apart from that, most of my riding's been around this loop. It's a lot busier today than usual. I'm riding a lot earlier in the afternoon too, though, so it might be about lunchtime. Yeah, I ride this loop a couple times a week at least. I try to get up to Hill Hills Parkway at least once a week. Try to get to the tail of the Dragon at least once a week. Try to get to Terre Haute Skyway about once a month. We just kind of struck out on this ride today. Half of the loop here, I have my vents open, so probably hear some wind noise, although we're not picking up as much speed, so maybe not. But I'm going to close them now to see what kind of difference that makes. If any of y'all have motovlogging tips, please share those in the comments as well. My main idea for this channel is that I am trying to get better at riding myself, and if it helps anybody else, great. Or if you enjoy this content, also great. If there's anything particular you'd like to see on the channel, let me know, and I'll put it on my to-do list, and if it's something to line up with what I'm trying to do here, then great. We'll make it happen. Eventually want to do track days. I'm trying to focus on, I think my biggest issue maybe right now as far as gaining good speed is I do a lot of coasting into the corners. Still don't have a ton of confidence going in there with high speed or braking at high speed right before getting into the corner. Feels like it kind of knocks the suspension a little bit loose whenever I brake very sharply going into a curve. So still trying to figure that one out. Maybe just start on soft and then squeeze pretty firmly. shot. My low fuel tank has just let me know that we will not do another lap, so hope you guys enjoyed this. Also, let me know whether you'd rather hear me talk like this or rather you just hear some music in the background, or whether you'd rather hear the raw sound of the motorcycle itself. Again, let me know in the comments and I will cater to your liking. Thanks so much, y'all. Really appreciate you watching. Hope y'all have a great day.